What's up, YouTube, tube? Hey guys. It's been a minute since I've just sat down and talked about something. So I'm excited to get into today's video. Today I want to talk about the Gen Z stare. Everybody knows that every single old person will be like, "Oh my god, I hate this Gen Z stare. I hate when I go to a retail place or a Starbucks and I ask a simple question and they look at me like this." Or like this. You know? So that's what I'm talking about today. I'm talking about the phenomena of the Gen Z stare. I have a few thoughts about it. I think there's some pros to it, and I think that there's some cons to it. Now, I'm gonna preface by saying this. I know this is a retail and food service thing. I don't work in food service or retail. My job is lifeguarding. I do that. That's what I do. So I don't deal with customers as much. I mean, I've definitely I promise you I've dealt with some weirdos at work, but I haven't dealt with someone ordering a drink. That's not what I do. Anyways. So I'm just gonna my opinions of this are coming from someone who hasn't worked retail or food service. Okay, moving on. So, basically, let's say you go up to a Starbucks counter and you ask a simple question "Oh, what do you guys call a large? A grande?" And then they'll look at you like this. Guys, sorry, I don't speak Italian. I don't know what you want from me. I don't speak Italian. Just tell me it's a venti and let's move on so I can order my drink. That's kind of what I'm saying is annoying. It's sometimes I think that the Gen Z stare is insanely unnecessary. Sometimes I just have a question. And sometimes other people just have a question and it doesn't require you to it just doesn't require that, you know? But I will say there are definitely some stupid people. Let me tell you this. I went to a foxtail with my father after a almost 10-mile bike ride. That was on the way there too. We had to bike another, actually it was 9 miles there, 9 miles back, whatever. Bike 9 miles, go get a coffee, go to the foxtail. The guy in front of us orders, oh my god, I have to think. He orders a iced coffee, just coffee, and then he says 84% coffee, 16% milk. I'm standing behind him with my dad and I'm just laughing. I'm trying not to burst out laughing in the middle of this foxtail. And the barista kind of gives me a look he does the Gen Z stare at him, at the guy who's ordering, and then looks at me he looks petrified, and I'm just Lord, oh my goodness. And then the barista's "Okay, what milk?" And then he goes, regular milk, half and half. Half and half is, get this, half milk, half creamer. That's crazy, I know, it's crazy. So me and my dad get up to the counter and I ordered a matcha. My dad ordered a flat white and he said flat white in whatever proportions it comes in, and the barista laughed and whatever. It was funny. But that I think is an acceptable moment to have a Gen Z stare. What imbecile orders 86% coffee, 14% milk, and then thinks that half and half is milk? Baby, what are we doing? Literally, what are we doing? I don't get it. I don't even know, what was going on in his head. I was literally trying not to burst out laughing behind him, because it would have been bad, but, anyways, I digress. So, back to my point, really. I think this story is an example of an example of a good time for the Gen Z stare. I think it's a good time to look at someone like they're stupid, because maybe then they'll realize, oh wait, I sound like a goddamn idiot, and then they'll think, wait, I should rethink my stupidity before ordering this drink at Foxtail. If y'all, I don't know if Foxtail's just like a where I live thing or if it's like a national thing in the US, but it's it's like a local chain, I guess. It's a local chain, at least in Florida, I think. I'm not going to specify what city because anyways. So yeah. It's so like, if you're like actually stupid, I'm going to look at you like this. Because clearly it just like hasn't clicked in your brain that you're like, you have to be like a functional human in society, and that you have to like actually adhere to like societal norms and in some scenarios. Like, you cannot be going to a a local chain coffee shop, be asking for 86% coffee, 14% milk, because what are we doing? Because like, the barista doesn't have time for that. Like, baby, there's like 18 other people behind you. They're not making a coffee where they measure it out, where they get like, I don't know how much, where they get like a 400 milliliter beaker, and then they're like, okay, what's 86% of 400 milliliters? That's that. What's 14%? That's that. Like, nobody is doing chemistry in the back. Okay. Anyways. But another thing, another thing about the Gen Z stare that I just kind of don't like is that sometimes the answer just isn't clear. Like, sometimes it's not like, it's not evident. Like, say y'all are having like, so say somewhere's having like a BOGO deal for the day, but it's only been seen like on social media. You've only seen it on socials for like certain locations. So you go to your local establishment of that place and you go, are you guys doing the BOGO promotion? And someone looks at you like this. There wasn't a sign on the door. Like, either advertise better or don't be mad when people come in and ask you the question. It's like kind of ridiculous. Like, you don't need to be staring at us like we're like not computing. Like, I saw the ad, that's why I came, and I just wanted to double check before I spent a bunch of money here. Because I'm broke and I like free food. Thank you. Anyways. I will say, some people that use the Gen Z stare, I can just tell they have like the best emotional regulation of their lives. Like, if say like an old man goes into like, let's just use like McDonald's for example, and it's just like, he is so like just out of it, just like completely out of it while ordering, and is like taking forever. I think the like little bit of disassociation stare of that is the Gen Z stare is a good way to just like, whoo, woosah, you know? Woosah. Like, it's a good way to just like calm down, think about it again, and proceed like calmly and without like any way that would get you in trouble or like, you know, that kind of thing. So I guess that's my thoughts for the most part. I'm trying to think if I have anything else. Oh, yeah. Not everything's a stupid question. Like, not everything is a stupid question. Yes, sometimes people ask something stupidly, but that doesn't make it a stupid question. Like, you could have a very real question about something, and it could be, like, the evidence for it could be right there, but, like, sometimes, like, you either just don't remember, or you didn't see it, or you weren't paying, like, full attention. Like, it's okay. It's okay. Everybody's got different levels of what they can like absorb and what they can put out and blah 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 blah, you know? So it's like, not every question is actually stupid. It might just be like ill-informed. If like, I think y'all are catching my drift, like I think y'all are getting it. I don't know. I'll see when I read the comments on this video if there are any. Anyways, yeah, that's it. This is a pretty short one. I might put out something else soon. Um, do let me know what you would like to hear about because I have a couple of ideas in like a Google Doc that I'll read real quick. Some like just like interesting boom 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 boom. But I'll read them to you and then you can just decide like in the comments just like let me know which one you would want to see the most me talk about. And if you have any new ideas for me, also leave those in the comments because I would like to see them from the like 15 subscribers that I have. Thanks guys, love you. Oh my goodness, that's so sweet. Anyways, I would love to see y'all's ideas on what you guys want me to talk about because I just like to talk. I love talking. Okay, here are my ideas. I'm just going down a list. My love for anthropology, the literacy crisis slash the AI crisis. Why does all new music suck? Um, like what is wrong with like Millie Bobby Brown and why is everyone trying to look younger? And then like chasing youth, like what is the point? Um I am a lifeguard with people that I've known since I was like a baby. So, I would talk about basically I'd just talk about my job. What else is on here? Oh, do parents know how to shut up in places where they're not in charge? Like and then also, I am not an adult yet, but I am gonna be an adult in like a year and a half, and I'm a little terrified of that. So, yeah. But those are my like ideas of what to talk about in future videos. So just like let me know and drop a comment, and that'll be it. And that's it. So, I hope you have a lovely day or evening or night or whatever time of day it is for you. Wherever you are watching in the world, probably in the US because I think that's just where most of my audience is. But if I get anyone from anywhere else in the world, say hi. I'd love to have you here. That's great. Anyways, love you guys. Bye bye.